Praise the Lord, glory to God. So in this particular video, we are going to see some of the myth that is actually evolving in the keyboard musicians, especially in the Yamaha keyboard musicians. So that I'm gonna break down these things actually. What are the myth we can find in the Yamaha expansion manager? The first myth is that right, you can't install a CPI file in the keyboard. So now try to understand. Most of the keyboard from I think 670 and 600, they used to ask me like, brother, I can't install a CPI file. Could you say about could you send a PPF file actually? So in order to make an installation file, so they're asking this question. But I'll tell you the problem actually happening in this thing. Okay, so CPI can be installed in all of the model starting from S670 till the Genos 2. Okay, so this is very important thing. Okay, so now S6 and SX600 or whatever the other model like 900, 920, 970, 975, 770, 775, whatever the model. Okay, CPI file can be installed in your keyboard. So it is not that you can install only PPI, you can install a CPI also. Okay, but sometime you will get a error. So I'll teach you how to resolve these things. Okay, the second topic is that, like, if I install a new pack, my existing pack will be get erased. Okay, so this is another myth. Okay, so now listen, if you have a existing pack as a CPF file, okay, so now if you buy from other as another one CPF file, so now you can combine all of this CPF file in the Yamaha expansion manager, and you can create an installation file. Take that installation file and you can put it inside in your keyboard and you can install it. That's all. So existing file plus this another added CPF, new CPF file, you can add along and you can put it inside the keyboard. Okay, so Yamaha expansion packs and all, it is already freely provided in the Yamaha websites itself for your particular models. Okay, so as I said, there's a particular model. There is a word called PPF and CPF. Okay, so PPF is that this PPF is a common file where it can be this pack is like common pack that you can import into the Yamaha expansion manager. You can create a pack to all the models irrespective of the model number. But when you take the CPF from the Yamaha websites also, you need to be careful. Based on the model, they will give the CPF. For example, if they give a CPF for the 920, now when you try to import this pack, okay, to the Yamaha expansion manager, you should have the SX920 in the target side. So this side. Okay, so this side is like the packs and this side is the instrument. This is the instrument I have, so I just kept these things. So you need to be careful when you try to import a pack from the Yamaha website. If that is a PPF, there is no problem. You can directly import irrespective of the model. But if it comes to CPF, it is provided particularly for that particular model. Even this CPF has two types. I have already explained briefly in the installation side. Now I'm just going to give a small idea on that. Okay, so from the Yamaha website, if you get the CPF, that CPF file pack that can be installed to that particular model. Okay, for all the instruments. For example, if you have a SX920, that Yamaha website has given some pack for me, then this particular pack can be used for all the 920 model from the Yamaha website. So now there's another thing called third party CPF. This third party CPF is nothing but you're trying to buy from others, from the sellers. If they're trying to give a CPF file to you, now this is the place where you need to be understanding about the CPF thing. Okay, so now this particular CPF file will work only for that particular one instrument. It is like, for example, if I try to buy from others for my particular keyboard SX920, so now if I buy the CPF, this CPF file will be acceptable and you can insert the pack inside my Yamaha expansion manager along with the install target, right, that SX920, right? So if both matching, then only it can be imported inside the pack inside this Yamaha expansion manager. If in case where if I try to do like most of them they are having this actually issues, like they try to have a CPF file, the 920 CPF file from the friend's keyboard. Okay, they take the CPF and they try to install in their keyboard, put it inside the Yamaha manager, it won't work. So that is a major thing that Yamaha has done. There's a copy protection has been done for that particular pack, and it has been this pack is available only for that particular keyboard, so you can't misuse to other misuse with others. So this CPF has a different things. Okay, so now as I said earlier, so I'm just gonna give some ideas about how to add the existing pack to the to the new pack. Okay, so how to add the new pack without erasing the existing pack. Okay, now listen carefully. If you're doing for the first time, it is different, and I have given a video under the description. You just can follow that and you can understand the concept. Okay, now so first thing is that what all the pack is required that we need to import. For example, I have a lot of packs here. I just want to try to import certain packs now. Now I go to this Yamaha pack. Now if you see here, it is mentioned with Africa. Okay, so I didn't put anything like this. Okay, so I just wanted to put this Africa SX920 pack inside. So it is clearly mentioned and it is only for the 920. So if you try with other instrument, right, it won't work. So you need to be careful because it is a CPF file. It is, like as I said, it is for the particular model from the Yamaha itself. So now if I try to open, okay, now you can see here it is actually this pack is available here. Okay, this pack is available here, and now if you check this pack, right, you have certain data has been provided here. Now I click the SX90. So similarly, for example, I have a lot of packs here just showing here. If you don't have any pack, you just can get the this kind of Yamaha pack from the Yamaha website, and then you can try to do this import, and the way you downloaded, right, that particular place you can go and just put it inside this CPF or a PPF file. Okay, now after doing that, I need to click my SX, the particular keyboard model. So now if you see here, even I have just clicked only particular packs. Now I just want to add along with. So what are all the tick mark you see here, right? So this is existing already in my keyboard. Okay, if I want to generate a new pack, okay, that adding along with the existing pack. Okay, so now I just need to click this one, so that what happens here, just gonna add. And I have certain limits as well, because the 920 has a limit of this one. This is like the 2 GB of voice data size, and then you need to check the voice parameter size as well. Okay, these two are very important one. Okay, the voice size, and if you check the file installation size, that is actually it is a full size, that is 4 GB, right? We have 4 GB of full data, but for our keyboard we have a voice size of about 2 GB only. For the expansion it is a 2 GB only. Okay, so now this two places was very important. I have already shown in one of my video about the installation. If you check there, you can easily understand. Okay, now comes the big problem actually. So when you click here, it will ask to create a file name. So just leave it as it is if you are doing for the first time. Try to understand this part importantly. Okay, so if you're doing it for the first time, just leave it as it is and keep a save, and automatically it shows some kind of a caution, not a warning. It is like a caution where you need to be, it takes this expansion pack for the installation will take about 20 minutes or something. Okay, so now once that CPI has been created in that particular place where you wanted to that particular file, you can take and you can put it inside and you can install. So for the first time it will work correct. Okay, if you try, and I have another idea where I just wanted to put extra another one pack here. Okay, I just put another one pack here, like this pack. Now if I try for the second time, I need to be careful, because in the earlier cases I just made this name with SX920 pack install data .cpi. For this next time, I just need to increase this data value to 01 and I need to save this as a new pack. Now if you're trying to install, it will install into your keyboard. Okay, so most of them is getting failure in this particular process. First time, actually, in most of the keyboard, they will do a pre-installed for you, pre-installed expansion for you inside your keyboard itself when you buy a keyboard from the shop. Okay, so now if you try to do for the secondary time, you need to put 01. Even if it is not working for you, just put 02. Okay, that is one case. Another case, just take all this name and try to put some name. Okay, I'll put some name called, this is my name, and just put David and put something like this. But be careful, try to follow this name for the next installation. As I said earlier, if you do installation, you should give a proper naming, and then you need to have the continuation with that particular naming. If you're not trying to do the continuation number, then you can't load the expansion pack inside your keyboard. So that is a problem. So you can create a pack, but it won't get installed inside your keyboard because it will say data has not been loaded properly. So that is problem will come for you. So if you put this new name and you can save and you can get the CPI. The second time when you put, just add a number called 01 and then put 02 and then you can try with 03. Okay, so plenty of time. How many times you want to install, just add up. If you want to add, you can do, and if you want to remove, that also you can do. Just can remove certain files and you can do that. Okay, so then you need to, naming is very important when you try to use your Yamaha expansion manager. In the naming, that's what I said, in the myth one, you can create a CPI, but sometimes it shows like that because it is not having a proper naming. Okay, so the proper naming is very important when it comes to installation of a file. Okay, the third thing, the third myth is that the CPI file. Okay, many of them is not aware of this kind of CPI file and still they fail. This concept, actually, this CPI file concept. Okay, so CPI is nothing but it's an installation file. What I said earlier, now you are creating installation file. This installation file is created based on the selection what I've done in the Yamaha expansion manager. Okay, so now for example, if you're trying to buy from others, then it is actually decided by others from the seller, that is they decided what all the packs are needed and you asked for the pack and they created that for you and they given for you. Now if you try to do in your Yamaha expansion manager, this particular, if I try to do put it inside, it won't allow. So meaning that even if you buy a 10 packs, right, you can't see what is that pack and you can't customize your packs for the next time. So this is very important. If you are having a existing packs as a CPF, then you can add extra packs along with the existing packs and you can create a new pack and you can install inside. But if you have a CPI file and you can't bring it inside your Yamaha expansion manager, and that's the problem, you can't update your keyboard until you just come out from that particular trap. Okay, so you need to be careful. Okay, so these all big myth that has been happening in the Yamaha expansion manager. So to create it, as I said earlier, you need to select and you can do it. It is very easy and very simple thing. Only thing, you need to have a PC or a laptop. So that is very important. You should have this things. You need to create your. God bless you. Thank you.